Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Oh, Tony he brought my lawnmower to me, I guess. Because I didn't do that. Alright. Turn that on. Hit that. Farming simulator. It still has it listed as Astragon Landwirtschaft Simulator 25. I don't get it. I wonder if that's affected views at all, because like people type in farming sim. Well, I mean, the title's farming simulator, but if they separate it by games, I'm interested to know. Because ever since that started happening, I have seen my numbers go down. It could just be the post-holiday slumparoonie. Alright. Gotta drive Big Pete back to our farm. Oh boy, wait till y'all see my farm. I have done some work. Hey, these roads look like our roads right now. Or I should say our parking lot right now. Our roads are pretty clear now. Nope. Never gonna stop me, never gonna stop. Screw JT stop sign. Move! Get out the way! Get out the way! Really? You gonna brake check a semi? I know there's people dumb enough to do it, but in game? Really? That how we doing it? So I put some work in here, as you guys can see. Not done. And the $26 million is legitly come by because of these things. I put these things in, and fast forward time by what? It was November, or what's up, Matt? How you doing? It was either October or November when I start fast forward. It's February now, so yeah. But yeah, we have we're gonna get this work done. So I added these new buildings in. They're gonna be our storage. I had some long chicken houses so I could get the chickens going. And then I added this little silo complex. Well, it's not so little silo complex back here.
Bitch.
So we got some work to do.
You're not Titty-tat. How am I trying to jack off now, Titty-tat? Not?
Okay.
Bitch.
Show you, bitch. Good to hear. What's up,
Bitch.
Tony? How are you? Show you, bitch.
Bitch.
That's it. Cock-a-doodle-doo, get him.
Oh, boy. Mr. Thickcock? Get him.
Oh, yeah, that's growing into that. I'm going to come down too. We got some wood for the lumber. I need wood beams too. That's a thick boy right there. Good Lord. God dang. Okay. Alright. So I guess we should sell this wood here on this truck. Are they out of wood? No. Let's get those wood beams going. Need wood beams.
Bum 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 bum.
Guess we can take this and sell it off. I don't need this right now. Woo! The Dodge is loaded. Yeah, sorry about disappearing last night like I did. It was an episode of WWE SmackDown going on next door.
Oh shit, I think I left before you guys did.
Yeah, well, you two were still talking, and I was like, what the hell's going on? So I went to see what was going on. And I come back, everybody was gone. And PJ said something about his mic being screwed up.
Oh. Yeah, shit, I was tired. I figure I even fall flat, it's fun and everything, but after a while, it wear your brain out.
Especially when PJ's on there, we gotta go this way. Even though that's the way we came from.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, we've already done this. It's like, PJ's, we've never done this. Yeah. It's like, if we did, it wasn't us, it was you.
I think what it was is that we did the modded version, and then they took the modded version of the map and made it a official one and changed it up a little bit. Because I remember the cave where you had to melt the ice. I remember that part. I don't remember the snowboarding part or anything.
There's some of them. I didn't remember none of that.
Sure. We did get snow earlier, so... Oh, I gotta plow, just in case. Oh, I have to modify my truck, too. Maybe I should drop my trailer right here. We'll go modify the
Burger
truck.
in paradise.
What do I need for... Water and solid fertilizer. Okay, that's easily doable. Customize. Transfer tank, yes. Plow. Steps. That's all good. Then what I'll do is I'll swing back by, buy all the I buy the fertilizer and what was it? Water. Between the fertilizer and water trailer. There we go. Like, hey, lift this thing. What's up, Shane? How are you? Has anyone heard out of Sean? Ooh. Cool, bud. You got a dog?
Do I have a dog?
Or
No.
was that in game? I swear I just heard like a little dog barking.
Must be in game. Hey, yeah, I want a dog, but I don't have one.
I think I'm going the right way. Bro, this Dodge is not liking this full trailer.
Cheeseburger in paradise. Hear me. It rain boots.
Evening, Brandon.
Bitch, probably what you heard was my chicken fucking me, bitch.
TMI.
Whatever. Now just wait for titty-tat. I went old school today. Went and got me San Andreas.
You didn't have it?
Not on PC.
How do you get roof plates? Oh. Need stones for that? Okay, that's doable. So where else do I sell this freaking wood? We have all this freaking wood here.
But then I also didn't know when I bought it because I bought the definitive edition. It came with Vice City and Grand Theft Auto 3.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, damn!
Buildable log cabin. Carpentry.
Claim the day
Farmer's market.
Woman to blame.
Green Elder Museum. Playground. Looks like a playground it is. Flat forge things pick up rocks. Cement, please. All this wood, nowhere to put it. Yeah, we need roof plates now. Guess I'll take this to the playground.
So, what are you gonna do with your life now?
Hmm?
How are you gonna handle life now? Your precious TikTok is getting banned.
It's not getting banned.
It's getting banned.
No, it's not.
They got till Sunday to buy it. They don't.
Biden's already said he's not going to enforce it, and Trump's already said that he's once he gets in office, he's going to try to save it. And the guy who owns TikTok's going to be at the inauguration, so it ain't going anywhere. I just find it hilarious. All these people are making goodbye TikTok videos. It's just like, all right, I'll see you on January 20th.
I think personally TikTok's just kind of pointless, but
Dude, it's hilarious.
I mean it's no different than freaking the clips they put on Instagram and Facebook and everything else.
All that comes from TikTok. Pretty much all the clips you see on Instagram Reels and Facebook, whatever they call them, Shorts or whatever, it's all from TikTok.
Well, a lot of it is, but now Facebook and all that's got their own deal.
Yeah, and those videos come from TikTok. People just convert them over. They save them off TikTok, put them on Instagram.
Yeah, some of them are banned on TikTok, so they just strictly do Instagram.
What the heck? Yeah, no, AI, let's see a floating truck and let's get closer. You're highly intelligent.
I'm not into the whole tiki-taki thing.
Wow, TikTok is hilarious. Don't get me wrong, there's a ton of cringe stuff on there. But you find your sweet spot. Like Justin Danger Nunley. Absolutely hilarious.
See, that's the thing. A lot of that stuff you can find on YouTube.
That's because a lot of them just share everything from TikTok over to YouTube. Like the one guy, Jason Banks. He got popular off TikTok and then he expanded out.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Like a lot of them though, they put like actual shit on YouTube though, not little clips. I'd rather watch actual videos instead of like a little 15-second clip.
Oh, I hate AI. I absolutely hate AI.
Nope. You love it.
The school bus just pulled right out in front of me.
I don't care. You love it.
No, I've always said I hated AI. That's been my biggest complaint about finding AI.
But your big thing is like, oh, they're fixing AI, yay! And
that was before it came out.
I told you they weren't going to fix it.
I said that they claimed, and no, I wasn't celebrating. I was like, we'll see, because they claim every single time, and I don't care who says what. The freaking AI helper is way more dumber than what it was.
All of AI
technically it's smarter in that it sees the field, finds the field, but once you edit that field in any way, it's screwed up. And then like there's times where they just go around in circles, like not even like around the field, just in circles inside the field.
Because I told you, Giants is the worst fucking company ever to be around. They are horrible. They do not know what they're doing.
They had Courseplay, and that's basically what the in-game AI is now, is Courseplay, and somehow they they fucked that up. Like, Coursplay's been out since like Farm Sim 15.
Yeah, and it was done by a modder who did a good job, who knows what they're doing, and Giants found a way to take it and fuck it up.
I don't get how you can screw that up that bad.
Because they're idiots. They are literally... Giants is literally nothing but inbred idiots. That's why I said, if it wasn't for modding, that game would have been done after the first round that they made a game. They would have been done. It's literally the worst game ever. They rely on nothing but modding to keep them alive. Because they're idiots.
Keep them alive? Did you just go Asian on us?
Yes, I did.
To keep them alive.
Keep them alive. But I mean, seriously, like, they would. And the worst part is these modders are giving them shit to make their game better. And they still find a way to fuck it up. Like the whole weather thing. Like, that one kid had the weather thing down in a mod. And they're like, oh, we'll take that and we'll fuck it up even worse. It's like, that's the part I don't understand. Like, these people are giving you shit to make your game better, and you still fuck it up.
There it is again.
What?
Are you sure you don't have like a dog or something? Keep hearing like a arr, 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 arr.
No. Nope. I don't have a dog. Wait, hold on.
Does your neighbor have a dog?
You're probably hearing all the dogs outside. Everybody in the neighborhood has dogs.
Then there's old Mr. JT Scrooge.
I want a dog, but I just don't. Right now, just don't have the time.
I want one, but the place we were in, we can't get one. That I'm kind of spoiled when it comes to dogs. My dog, when I was growing up, was probably like one of the most well-behaved dogs that just kind of minded her own business. Like, she didn't need constant attention. So I was spoiled.
We've had dogs, just, you know, like I said, with my work schedule and everything, I just don't have I wouldn't be able to take care of her properly, and I'm not one of the people that would get a dog and let it sit in the house for like 10 hours without going to the bathroom and shit like that. Plus, they're getting expensive.
Everything's expensive.
That ain't no shit. Like, look, I'm already paying child support. I can't afford a freaking animal, too. Of course, my daughter, she comes in, she goes, oh my god, Daddy, can we get this as a baby? They're so cute. Like, child, you literally named off every fucking animal in the whole animal kingdom. As long as it stays a baby. Yeah, as long as it's a baby. It's like, so? It's like,
you know they grow up, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. Except the one animal that I want, which is an alligator. She's like, I don't want that.
Yeah, they're always ugly.
Hey, alligators are awesome.
They're ugly.
I didn't say they were cute. I just said they're awesome.
Yep, bombs all over the yard wouldn't be fun. That's why you just run them over the mower.
If I had an alligator, would you come to my house? Absolutely not. You'd be like, fuck that, I want to live. Perfect defense weapon.
You would be that guy that was an Eagles fan that took his therapy alligator to the game with him.
Probably. Well, hell, Carson Steele from the Chiefs has an alligator.
Then you end up looking like the guy from Happy Gilmore. Hopefully Happy Gilmore 2 doesn't ruin it.
Well, the good thing with that is it's Adam Sandler, so you know it's going to be good no matter what, right off the bat. Adam Sandler is one of the people you don't have to worry about fucking memories up.
It's going to have MJF in it, which I'm 100% for.
Oh, there's going to be a shit ton of people in it.
looks like. Your boy's gonna be in it.
Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Yep.
Becky Lynch is gonna be in it. There's like a shit ton of pro golfers gonna be. Like every person that was in PGA, the golf game we were playing, is gonna be in it.
Yeah, like you said. Now, if it was somebody else directing the movie besides Adam Sandler, I'd be worried. But it's fucking Adam Sandler, so you already, right off the bat, you already know it's going to be great. I'll watch anything that dude puts out. I don't give a fuck. Like, he'd come out with freaking Wedding Singer 2, and I'd still watch it.
They're remaking all these movies and then making sequels to them. Like I saw today, they announced Gremlins 2 and Goonies 2.
Yep.
Like leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
Because they're all out of freaking ideas.
No, they don't want. Vince Vaughn went out and said that they're not interested in creating anything new. They want something with an established IP. So anything that has like previous titles, you know, video games, you name it, that's what they want. They don't want anything brand new because they don't want to put their money into it. He said that's why you don't get like the comedies like Wedding Crashers, like Superbad, stuff like that anymore because they don't want to touch it.
Well, no, because a lot of them, and that's where things started fucking up with this whole Netflix and everything else. Because now a lot of them are just making exclusive deals with these streaming platforms instead of going to theaters.
Oh, I don't hate them for that. They're making buku bucks.
Oh, no, I mean, they are.
It's still the studios that are going to produce the movies. And the studios don't want to touch anything that doesn't have an established IP. Chubbs, that's what it is. There you go.
But no, it's also big problems. A lot of these writers are running out of ideas. They're not creative like they used to. You don't have the writers.
I don't think that's the issue. I really don't. I think the people are still that wrote those movies back then. There's still plenty of them out there that are writing these movies. It's just none of them are getting picked up because they don't want to.
I don't know. I mean, it's just like music. There's a lot of fucking music writers that are running out of shit. That's why a lot of them are stealing music from the 80s and 70s and
it's not even that
into
either. It's just that's the music industry. There's a lot of artists out there, like independent artists, that are writing great music still. It's just they had like all these people are signed to these contracts. They have to all sound alike because that's what gets radio plays. That it's unfortunate. That's what
but
they think radio they can just remake the same shit over and over again.
But radio play is not the big thing no more. Nobody gives a shit about the radio plays. It's all about the streaming. It's all about.
Oh yeah, it is. It's still 100%. Streaming is radio plays these days. It's still the same thing.
It's all about getting on streaming. But there's a lot of people who don't even put their shit out into the radio.
There's people that took a bunch of songs and they showed that they're essentially the same song with just the music's changed just slightly in different words, and it's re-released because that's what people hear that and they keep listening to the same thing over and over again. That's why everything sounds like you listen to the rock station these days, everything sounds the same. There's no.
Well, yeah, everything's pop.
Yeah. All the lead vocalists sound the same. The instrumentals all sound the same. Same with country. They all sound the same. They found a formula that works for them, and they're just gonna keep using it.
Well, yeah, the formula is people don't know music. They they literally don't even listen to lyrics. That's why gibberish rap is an actual thing. And it's popular. Like, gibberish rap is literally a genre of rap where lyrics don't make sense.
It's
it just
unfortunate.
goes to show how stupid our society.
Yeah. It's 100% on them. I don't think it has anything to do with the creators not being able to create good music, because there's a ton of good music out there.
Well, no. I'm not saying they're all bad, but there's a lot of them that can't write music no more because they're not supposed to. Like I said, gibberish rap is literally a genre where you don't even have to have lyrics. Like, you can literally just go as long as it's got a beat to it, it's going to be a big hit. So all the good writers are like, well, what's the fucking point of us writing songs? Like, why are we writing songs if people ain't going to listen to it? Like, they'll listen to just nothing but beats.
That's why I'm 100% saying that your most popular, like, long-lasting music artists that are the popular right now and have been popular for a while are musicians that write their own music. All these acts that get popular and, like, they have one album and it does really, really well and you don't hear from them ever again, that's all the people that have their stuff written for them. It's because they have no talent. They just sing the song. Like, okay, they have a good voice, but they don't have the song.
Well, shit, half of them don't even have that. A lot of that's fucking computerized. It's all anime.
True. But they find the next best thing that sounds exactly like them. Like, we don't need you anymore.
Like, that's what pisses me off. Like T-Pain. Like, T-Pain got pissed because T-Pain's actually got a fucking voice. Like, the dude can sing.
Oh yeah, he was on that Masked Singer.
And they were like, you know, like, oh, we're gonna auto-tune. He's like, why? Like, I got a voice. And he got so tired of the record. Yeah, he got so tired of the record label fucking auto-tuning him. So he's like, fuck you. Cancel the contract. I don't give a shit. I'll start my own contract, but I'm actually singing. I'm done with auto-tune. Fuck, he even sang an Ozzy Osbourne song, and even Ozzy Osbourne was like fucking jaw hit the ground. I was like, holy shit, this dude's good. And that's the thing, like, you're taking, like, good musicians, they're just dropping off because nobody wants to hear them. Like, oh, this guy can sing. Who cares about that? This guy's got a good beat. Do you know what he's saying? Not a fucking clue. But his beat's good. And then people can't understand why other countries literally make fun of us. They're like, wow. Like, you will listen to just nothing but horrible music.
I think his name's Travis Scott. It was on
that fucking dude.
Raw Netflix. And like, his music started playing and you couldn't understand a word that was being said, and he's just standing there looking at like he's a badass. And
dude, he's the one that got in all that trouble because like all the people got killed at his concert.
They leaked audio and Michael Cole was like, who the hell's that?
Yeah, like, that dude sucks, and it kills me, like, and that's the worst part, like, these new dudes like that don't even give a fuck about their fans. Don't even give two fucks about them, and people still love him. They're like, oh, his beat's good. Like, people get mad, they're like, yo, what do you think of today's rap? I said, it's literally, like, rap is crap. Like, you want good rap, man, you go back to the fucking 90s and early 2000s.
Yep.
They're like, me, that little ZZ poopy poop doo-doo, man. Fuck, he be destroying Tupac. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, Tupac's short career, that dude put more #1, had fucking bigger hits than that fucking idiot ever dreamed of.
I will say they announced a rapper for the Delaware State Fair this year, and I'm kind of... I was like, I'd pay to go see it. I would, 100%. Ti. He's
Oh,
supposed to be
but T.I. is an actual rapper though. Like he's not that gibberish shit. Like he actually has lyrics that make sense that people can relate to.
Yeah,
like that's what music's supposed to
and
be
he
about.
saved
Like,
Scott Stapp.
yeah.
If Ti didn't exist, we wouldn't have the Creed reunion.
Well, I mean, I don't know. They try to do a reunion like every 3 years, and then Scott just goes batshit crazy after the third show, and then they just cancel the rest.
Hey, they're hanging in this time.
I know. I
They're
seen
still
that.
going. It's shocking. I was like, oh, they're
That's
doing
what
more.
they was like. They were like, oh my god, it's a Creed reunion. I was like, yeah, they do this like every 3 years. Then like after the third show into the tour, like Scott Stapp just goes ape shit crazy mentally, and then they just cancel the rest.
Everybody was all up and crazy about Creed, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then Crossfade announced that they were reunited, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm here for more Crossfade. Looking back at me, although whatever happened to the other? Didn't they have two vocalists at one point?
Yeah, they had fuck, what's his name? The main lead singer. And then they had that one dude that tried looking like Paulie from Orange County Chopper. And then he left after Cold. And then they brought in somebody else. The second dude, in my opinion, was better.
Oh, dang.
But I still think it cracks me up. Like, people think, like, Creed is heavy metal. Like, oh, I love Creed. I love heavy metal. It's like, Creed's not heavy metal. Oh, yeah, he is. Like, no, they're actually a Christian rock band. Like, you actually look it up. That's what they label themselves as a Christian rock band. All these people are like, oh, no, I can't do that. It's like, why? Like, you're just now freaking out because you found out now? I said, their music's still the same. It ain't changed.
Alter Bridge is still better.
I do like Alter Bridge, I'm not going to lie.
Miles Kennedy, way better vocalist than Scott Stapp. Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot more fertilizer. Although I think my favorite, if I had to pick out of the three, is Tremonti's single or solo band, Tremonti.
Or we could just all agree that Rev Theory is awesome.
Are they still out?
I don't think they're out right now, but somebody said they're supposed to be doing, like, they're...
I thought they split up. You're talking about the ones that did Randy Orton's theme song, right?
Yeah, they split up.
In my head.
They did that. They did Hell Yeah. They did Broken Bones. Yeah, they're split up, but they're supposedly, I don't know if it's true, but supposedly they're working on a new album, studio album, and they're supposedly doing a reunion tour. Supposedly. Supposed to be one of them. I guess we'll wait to see if it actually comes true or not. Now, if they went on tour, I'd see them.
Oh, we are going to get a lot more fertilizer.
Dude, that's just like all these fucking people's like, oh my god, Lincoln Park is so much better than what they used to be. Like, no, this is how you know that you don't know fucking
She
music.
is an insult. She is 100% an insult.
Exactly. Like, I'm sorry, like, she ruined Lincoln Park, and actually everybody in that band should be ashamed of themselves for continuing as Lincoln Park and even thinking about
it's 100% a money grab, because if you wanted to continue to make music, start another band. Just like members of Linkin Park, different lead singer. It's never it's 100% a money grab, and it's that's why I can't stand what's his name, Mike Shinoda, because ever since ever since his death, Chester Bennington's death, he has done nothing but do whatever he can to make a buck off that name.
Yeah.
He
And the worst
released a
part
bunch
is,
of songs that were unreleased,
yep.
and they were unreleased for a reason because they weren't good. But because he died, he saw the opportunity to say, well, "I got this one in the bank. Let me just go ahead and release that. We're gonna make a ton of money off of it."
And
that's
the
all
worst
he's
part
done
is,
since then.
The worst part is he promised Chester's mom and his wife
Yeah, and his
that
kid.
they would not tour under Linkin Park without Chester. And then they brought in that dumb bitch. And
He's refusing to answer his kid, Chester Bennington's kid's messages.
Yep.
Tell me that he ain't all about the money. Fuck that guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the same way. And then all these
I'm
people
pretty
like,
good,
"Oh, Linkin
Thanks for
Park
listening.
is amazing. Like she does
I
a
don't know
good
if I
job." I was
answered
like,
that yet.
that bitch doesn't even come close to Chester. Not
She
even
sounds
close.
awful, in my opinion.
I was like, I've listened to one of their live shows with her in it, and they did Numb. I said, that bitch ruined that song. Like, straight up fucking ruined that. I'd rather listen to a kid with Down syndrome who's deaf try to sing that song than her. And I said, that tells you how fucking,
Do we
like,
have a
all
buying
these new school
station?
kids just don't know shit. Because anybody that grew up with Linkin Park as a kid absolutely hates this fucking shit.
The Lima station.
I said, I'm sorry, she was never that good
I
of a
can
singer
put the
anyways.
buying station there if Tony doesn't have one yet. Green Lake, small kiosk. I'm gonna say he doesn't have one, so we'll go ahead and.
That's like the whole
one at
Queen
the
thing
farmer's
pisses
market.
me off. When Freddie Mercury died, they should have quit touring as Queen. But instead, they bring in Adam Lambert, who sucks, 100% sucks. And the whole reason they brought him in as the lead singer is because he's gay, like Freddie Mercury was.
Make it paid.
It's like, so you don't even care the fact that this dude sucks and can't sing Queen for shit. But because he's gay, that's why you keep him. And I said, here's the funny part. Let's be real. Freddie Mercury was gay. But technically, he never came out as gay.
Did he have to? I mean,
No,
he
he really didn't have to, but I was like, technically he never actually came out as gay. Like, he's had gay relationships, but he's also had straight relationships. But I mean, if anybody should have the right to cover Queen, it's that fucking, I can't remember his name, but he does the Queen tribute band. The dude looks just like Freddie and sounds just like Freddie. I was like, that's the part that gets me. You got a guy that looks like Freddie and sounds like Freddie, who does the tribute band that travels all over the world. You won't book him, but you'll book fucking Adam Lambert's stupid ass. There's just certain artists and certain songs that should not be touched by anybody but the original.
Yep. I'm 100% say that 3 Days Grace should never continue without
Nope.
What's his I don't know how you pronounce it.
I can't pronounce his name, but I completely agree with that.
Hinder should have never continued without their original lead singer.
Yep.
And Evans Blue should have never continued. And all three of these bands replaced the lead singers, and then you never heard anything out of them ever again.
Nope.
Hinder being the most egregious one, because my opinion, he what's his name, Austin
Yeah.
something. He had one of my favorite voices in hard rock. I just something about his voice was just on point, and the music behind. And I understand why he left. He went to get sober,
Yep.
I 100% understand that, but that band should have never continued on with. And the lead singer they got, it sounded like a whiny little brat.
Yep. And that's the
like,
worst part.
why?
Like when you get a band like that just has that certain sound, and then they go find a new lead singer and it doesn't even come close to what the old sound was.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, why? Like, at least try to get somebody close to it. Like, look at ACD. ACDC is the perfect example of how things should go. Bon Scott, or whatever the fuck his name is, died. But he had that unique voice. So then bring in Brian Johnson, who has close to that voice, but a little bit of difference, but close enough that still has that AC/DC sound to it. Like, AC/DC did it perfect.
Even when they had Axl Rose on the road for that tour, like he had somewhat of the sound.
Yeah, it was like they did it right. Like they got somebody who's close that still had that sound, the AC/DC sound to him. But you know, you could tell a distinct difference. But you're like, oh, you know what? Like you can tell it's a different guy, but it still sounds like AC/DC.
Is that full
It's
now?
like, damn, like you people just suck.
The sad part about it, it's all money. It's 100% what it is. It's all money.
Yep. It sadly is.
Aha, that's full now.
Well, just like, oh shit, Phil. Just like a lot of people got pissed because AC/DC, when Angus's brother passed away, they said they were done touring. And it was like, oh, just fucking find somebody to fill in for him and just keep touring. They're like, no, like we're done. Like for one, we're old. We don't have to do this no more.
No, they're still touring. Or they're playing shows. I think it was in one of the nephews or something.
Yeah, they're still playing. They're still playing shows, but these are shows that they've actually booked long before he passed away. Just like Def Leppard, like that old boy lost his arm, and they said, "Oh, we'll just get rid of him." They said, "No." They said, "We're going to stay original. The minute when one of us can't play no more, we're all done. We're not touring no more." Now, granted, there's an actual drummer that sits behind the curtain that will play like when he gets tired, because that's what a lot of people don't realize. Like the dude still actually plays the drum, but people forget. Like, you know, he's 60, almost 70 years old. You don't have the strength you used to have. You don't have the energy. So yeah, you do get tired. So yeah, they do have a guy that sits back there when he gets tired that will take over. People are like, oh, there's Milli Vanilli. It's like, no, like, I mean, the dude still plays drum. He's proven that he can still play. It's just
he's old and has one arm. Like, what do you want from the guy?
It's like, that's the thing. Like, he's almost 70 years old and has one arm. If you seriously sit there and tell me you wouldn't get tired, you're full of shit. And it's not like, you know, Def Leppard plays like soft songs that are just like, oh, little tink, tink, doo, doo. I was like, they fuck rock out, so yeah, the dude's going to get tired. Like, you can't hate on him for that. And I said the worst part is you guys get pissed. Like, you don't realize these guys don't have to tour. They got the money. That they don't have to do nothing for the rest of their lives. They do it just for you. And you're getting pissy about it.
Yeah, see, Alan Jackson's about to be done touring.
Mm-hmm.
He's not looking too good.
Well, fuck, that's like, I was talking to my aunt and uncle the other day. We were talking about, I forgot. Goddamn, who were we talking about? Fuck, I don't remember now. It was one of the bands from like the early 2000s. And they look young and this and that. And then I seen a picture of them now, and they're all fucking gray hair and white hair. And then you realize they're like in their late 40s, early 50s. Like, holy shit, we're fucking getting old.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Hoobastank.
Oh.
Fucking Hoobastank came in, and what's his name?
Hoobastank.
Fucking look. Yeah, like, I don't know why, like, they did some. I don't remember what they were on. They did some. And the dude looks like he's like 62 years old. And I was like, oh, like, him. Then you look it up and realize, yeah, he's like 57 years old. It's like, holy shit. Then, of course, you realize, like, when they were big, it's like, oh shit, that was like damn near fucking 30 years ago almost.
That's still one of my favorite conversations I ever had with a teacher. My shop teacher who plays music, he called me into his office one day, and I'm thinking I'm in trouble, I've done something. And then he starts playing a Hoobastank song. I can't remember which one it was. And he was like, who sings this song? I was like, that's Hoobastank? And he goes, Hoobastank? I said, yeah, Hoobastank. Spell it? Spell it for him. So, Hoobastank. Yeah, okay, thank you.
That's the worst part. People like that struggled to remember names back then. It's like, imagine them trying to remember names nowadays.
No, he genuinely didn't know who sung it. He just liked the song, and he didn't know. He's like, who's the band that plays this song? And then when I told him, he couldn't believe that the band's name was Hoobastank.
Well, I know, that's what I'm saying though. Like, fucking people struggled to remember names back then. I said, now you look at these people who name their fucking bands and groups now. It's like, yeah.
Well, they're all cheesy now. Like, they're like, what's two words that sound cool together?
The only one that's cool is Lil Windex.
I don't know. Young Gravy's pretty good.
Oh, I do like Young Gravy too. I forgot about him.
Damn, Gravy, you're so. What's that one song from? I listen to it all the time. Oops.
Young Money.
Oops.
No. But oh yeah, so like Bruno Mars, like when Bruno Mars first came out, I was like, okay, I like some of his music. Like he's trying to do that old school sound, the old retro sound. And then you realize he's doing these songs like that APT or whatever the fuck that song is big now on TikTok and all that shit.
He's still around? I genuinely did not know.
Yeah, he does that apt to whatever. It's like the song's name is AP. Yeah, APT. Yeah, he's part of that song. It's like, really, dude? Like, you used to make good music. Now you're doing this shit.
I've never heard it.
It's been nothing but on those little short clip shit. It's like a 2-minute long song.
It's kind of a jam.
Yeah, see, PJ's listens to that shit. That's his jam.
This my shit. It's kind of bananas.
Bananas. Banana.
This shit is bananas. BANANAS.
Yeah, see, songs like that. Sounds like that used to be educational.
I listened to that song too many times because there was a game that came free with the PSP. I don't know if you remember this, called Lumineers 2. Or Luminaire, whatever it was called. I played the hell out of that game, and like the third stage, that was the song that played. This shit's bananas. Bananas.
Oh, dude, I heard it so many times because that was the big song. Like, they were doing a talent show.
At the bar.
And they were fucking... Oh, that's just... I've heard that song like 400 million times.
Yes. One of those overplayed songs that probably shouldn't have been overplayed.
That's the worst part. People are like, how do you not like that song? It's like, look, if I didn't hear it 450 million times, it's a good song. But the fact that I've heard it 450 million times, I absolutely hate the song with a passion. I don't want to hear it, and I'll probably kill somebody if I hear it.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Like there's don't get me, there's some really good songs that come out, and then they get so overplayed to like every like third TikTok. It's that song that's playing, and you're just like, I'm tired of the song. I hate it. I was actually before I got that thing to put in the Pathfinder, I was listening to the song. I was actually listening to the lyrics. I was like, hey, this is pretty good. And then the chorus struck. I was like, oh, this is that fucking annoying song off TikTok. Never mind.
Yep.
It's just like, I don't know. If I overplay it, sure. But when you're constantly beating it down my throat, then I'm out. I can't do it anymore.
Yep. That was the worst thing about working. That was the worst thing about working at an nightclub was like fucking Yeah by Usher. Like, it's a good song. It was a good song. But even after all these years it's been out, every night you still get 14, 15 people. Hey man, can we request Yeah by Usher? I mean, the Yeah that I just played like fucking 2 minutes ago. Yeah, man, that song. Can you play it again? It's like, no. We literally just fucking played it. It's been out for fucking 10 years. It's overplayed. Everybody knows it. I want to hear it though, man. That's like the best song ever. It's like, get the fuck out of the bar.
That's not even like top 10 Usher songs.
No.
I'm pretty sure it is on like radio plays and stuff like that, but like in my opinion, that's not even one of Usher's best songs.
No. Not even close.
Oh, PJs, wait till you get in the server and see what I got going on over here. That's if you're logging in. That's if you're here.
He gone.
Yeah, he gone.
Either that or he's having issues with his mic.
Oh, what mic do?
You know, that fucking mic.
Died to a dodo. Still top 10 moments. Mike Ace has been killed by a dodo. A level 2 dodo at that.
Damn.
Everybody was all happy about those snow days. On the snow days, all the kids were happy. Guess what the school's done now?
What?
They sent home laptops. Instead of an event of another snowstorm, they'll switch to remote learning. No, your snow days are done for. Hope you enjoyed them while they lasted. I still can't get the thing I keep seeing pop up on Facebook. It's like kids these days get told that they don't have school through a text. When we were their age, we had to get up at
Watch
6
it
a.m.
like at the bottom, like an NBA freaking draft.
Watch the tick.
Yep. You had to get up an hour because it always seemed like your school was the last. No. Oh, I need to stretch. Ah.
There we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't getting mic audio on my stream.
Well,
What map
some
you're on? We're on
bitch.
the default map. This is 100% the map that's in the game.
I feel like both of y'all been having some mic issues lately.
New update. New
Yeah.
update. Ever since the new I updated my computer, I just randomly I lose sound in my headphones. I have to unplug my headphones and plug it back in, and I lose mic audio.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, I just can't play Farm Sim.
Fuck Farm Sim.
Yeah, it's doing you a favor.
I got the new one, and I have like 5 hours on it.
Have you verified integrity of files?
I did.
Did I install and reinstall?
I did not.
That might be the only other option.
Well, that's all right. I'm flying.
Flying high again. What does we doing one of the things? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm doing pretty good, Edward. How are you, sir? Oh no. Here we go now.
Oh. Yeah.
In Central Europe, on the north coast of Poland, is a mysterious structure lost at sea.
The fuck?
What is the mysterious structure lost at sea?
Oh, my freaking Discovery Plus just turned on for some reason. They have a show called Mysteries of the Abandoned.
I'm good. It's completely redone the headlights on my second gen mod. Nice. I'm pretty good, Jesse. Thanks for asking. Second gen, extended cab, maybe? Here we go now. I was gonna worry. Oh, nice. See, I feel like we get a ton of second gens that are just like regular cabs. We don't get many extended cabs. I'm just gonna say it. I've seen probably 100 times more extended cabs than I have seen regular cabs. Second gens, that is. And what was it? Third gens and higher, you see more crew cabs. or with mega cabs. What you flying tonight?
Huh?
PJs? Thought he was flying.
Yeah. No, my engine stalled. So
Okay, not getting in
I don't
a
know how
plane.
that happened.
Not getting on a plane with PJs.
No, I'm flying a new plane. I've never flown it before. So I must have done something with the fuel tanks. Must have had like only one of them on instead of both.
Yeah, PJs. I love you, buddy, but I'm not flying with you.
Well, I mean, you'd be fine flying with me in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk.
Nope.
No, I just feel like someone would go wrong. Like, you know what? Just fuck it. We're going down.
I'll just tell you to jump.
If you'll keep it private until I decide to do a match,
just like,
release,
well,
you can
plane's
bug
going
test
down.
it
Let's
for me.
jump.
I mean, if
Did
you
you get your
want to send
airbag?
it over,
No.
I'll check it out.
Shit, I
I
forgot
just
to
want
tell
to
you
put
to
it
grab
at
one.
Mod Spotlight because then people will be like, "Where's it go? Where's it at?" It's been money on women and wine, but I can't tell you where I spent last night. Can someone explain to me why it took a package 3 days to go from York, PA to Wilmington when it's only 6 hours from my house to York, PA?
You think that's bad?
Not even that 6 hours. That's like 3.5, 4 maybe.
You think that's bad? Try taking a package that took freaking a week to go from St. Joe to Kansas City back to St. Joe, which is only 45 minutes.
Well, that happens all the time here. They'll send it down here and then send it back up north and then back down. It's like, what? Why? Why?
Because that's their main hub. But like, I understand that part. Like that part, like I understand that. But like, how does it literally take a week to go 45 minutes south and then 45 minutes back north?
It goes to my post office, which is a minute down the road.
Yeah.
So it arrives at my post office, and then they'll ship it back up to Wilmington, which is like an hour away, just to ship it back down to my post office.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That's a post office. That's the United States Post Office thing. They'll do the same thing here.
You know, what I thought was a complete waste of like post office power is, so like the house that we bought, people that we bought it from, they live like 3 or 4 houses down, and they mailed us. They mailed us a Christmas card.
Oh shit!
Like,
So you could have just walked it down,
just
Steve.
drove it down and put it in our mailbox.
yep, yeah, they straight up like went to the post office and sent it, and I was like, I mean, I appreciate, there's like a certain like, respect for privacy where it's not just like dropping something off in your mailbox. Like, they did it the formal way, and I appreciate that. Like,
Maybe they would come off as creepers.
right, yeah, and like I said, I really appreciate that. Like,
Or they're like,
But they
I'd
still
probably do
charge
the
them
same
full price
thing.
for that envelope.
However, yeah,
or they're like they thought you show up when they're putting the stuff in their mailbox. Like, what are you doing about mailbox?
well, it's funny because we don't have, so we have like the Google equivalent of like the Ring camera doorbell thing. But we haven't installed it yet. So what I've done is I have like interior security cameras that just have like that are pointed at all of the entrances. So if anyone comes up to the door, like I can see it, and it's kind of like stealth mode because they don't think that I have a smart
Ring.
doorbell. Yep, but there's a camera watching them. But it definitely would have caught them putting something in the mailbox. So
PJ's will watch the bag and be like, I don't know if I should open the mailbox. What if it's like a bomb?
Yeah, like what? Like throwback. What if they just like put anthrax in it?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
It's pretty awkward. That wasn't the mail delivery. Maybe we should ask the mail person to come pick it up. Sorry, it's just a Christmas card. Oh. Still, you can never be too safe.
Yeah, right. Like, so this didn't have a stamp, and it didn't have the stamp from the post office on it, and
He didn't go through the proper procedure.
right. So I'm returning it to you. If you could return it to the sender and have them.
PJ walks
There's
in.
no return address on it.
PJ's plays walks in with a boombox playing Return to Sender from Elvis. It's like, sir, is this really necessary? It's like, is this really necessary? Yeah, it really is. This guy didn't go through the proper procedure, so I'm returning it to Senda.
So yeah, I appreciated that, but also like complete waste.
I hate dealing with the post office. I had to go ship a package out to Steve, and so when they charged me $25, by the way, to put a new lock on when we moved. They charged me $25 for it. Last time it was free. So I'm just like, they're really just nickeling and diming everybody for everything. But when they put it on, the mail was so jam-packed because there's been nobody that lived in here since like August. So there's mail from August, including junk mail. So they saw that no one was picking up like important mail from like the New York court system and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, well, we'll just keep shoving junk mail in. It was so full that the door could barely close. So what did the jackasses do when they put the lock on? They left it jam full of mail, and they just swapped the lock out on it. And then when you go to it, like it's jammed, like it's still set to where it was when the mailbox was full, could barely be closed. So I've been having a hard time getting it unlocked. So when I went in there, I was like, is there anything you can do to, because it's like I have to sit there and fiddle with it to get it to open. I was like, is there anything? Oh, well, leave your key, and you know she's got to go out there and switch locks anyway. I'll have her look at it. Cool. He calls me the next day. Yeah, she sprayed some WD-40 on it or something. It's working fine now. So I took my wife's key out there to try to open it. Same damn thing. They didn't do shit whatsoever for it. It's like that WD-40 is not going to change it, because the problem is when she put the lock on, the mailbox was jammed full of mail. So she's got to reset that lock. Not going to do it. She's going to spray it with WD-40 and call it fixed.
So, tell me if I'm wrong, but then growing up, wasn't you always told, the big quote of Postal Service was, we deliver mail, rain, snow, shine, all that shit. No matter what the weather is, we will deliver your... We got yelled at so many times because people weren't getting their mail because the post office wouldn't deliver mail because of the snow. Like, we got 2 feet of snow, like, we can't deliver that. Like, using your slogan, like, literally, we deliver mail no matter what the weather is.
Dude, when it was coming down the hardest, UPS was out here just slow rolling it and delivering packages. I was like, go UPS. And then USPS, they got stuck. They had to get a rollback to come out to pull it out and tow it back to the post office. And no mail was delivered. And my stepmom said that they will not deliver her mail if you don't shovel out your mailbox.
Yeah, they'll do the same here. They'll do the same here. And I was like, you guys are literally the laziest motherfuckers I've ever met in my entire life.
Well, here our mailboxes are right next to the trash can, and so they are the dumpster. So they push the snow right up to him. He still drops the mail in it. He doesn't. He does not care.
Yeah, because you have So you have like what
the
I have now,
outdoor boxes.
Where it's like the group of mailboxes.
Yeah, it's just a big box with different keys on it or different locks.
Well, I actually thought about that today because we're supposed to be getting snow. And I was like, right, we have a mailbox now, like an actual mailbox on a post. And I have to remember, along with like doing the driveway, that I have to like do around the mailbox. You have to do it.
Yeah, that wasn't the way when we grew up. But of course, our mail lady.
Well, now they can find
She
you.
wasn't a chump.
See, like, people, we got so many fucking phone calls because, you know, like I said, we got 2 feet of snow. Where the fuck are you gonna put this snow? Like, you have nowhere to go with it,
dude.
So
you know
we were
times I got
pushing
yelled
it.
at
Oh yeah, so
for-
we were pushing it, and it would go up against mailbox like, oh, the mail guy won't deliver the mail. I was like, what do you want us to do? Like, we literally have nowhere to go with it.
See, all right, yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Like, except when you're plowing and you have to plow up to the mailbox,
Yeah.
so you end up like covering it, and it's like, well, I can't really do. Like, what do you want me to like sweep into the street, and, like go around it? Like, no.
Oh yeah. Well, see, like
They're
now
not
they're
gonna
pissed
get to it.
because they announced when we go back to work Tuesday that we're shutting a bunch of streets downtown to bring a snowblower and some dump trucks down there. We got to start hauling snow away because we don't have anywhere for it. Now people's like, where am I supposed to park for work? It's like, I don't know. Why don't you wait till we get done? It's like, you can't even park there now because of the snow. So like, what are you bitching about?
Dude, I don't even plow snow, and I fucking hate people that park on the side of the road when it snows. There's these country
So that's the big
bumpkin
thing.
ass bitches down the road here. They moved it. Let me paint the picture for you. It was an elderly couple that lived there on the corner. They took very good care of the property. It was always super nice. They had, you know, like really well trimmed bushes all around the house. They had lights on the back porch. The backyard was always clean. And then when they sold it to these young, like, I don't even know how to describe them. They look like they're always fucking just hammered. Every time you see them out in there's 5 cars, 3 of them are packed full of shit. The backyard is just full of junk. They have a trailer, pull-behind trailer, parked out on the sidewalk with just shit thrown in the back of it.
So
And
wait,
they don't,
wait.
They don't.
Brandon's your neighbor?
Kind of, sorta. They don't mow their grass. It was they took their Christmas decorations down in October of last year's Christmas decoration. They took them down in October. They still had the candy canes on the fences and everything. I was like, what? And they see up and down every single street. No one's parking on the side of the street. They had this big snowstorm coming. The town put out things like no parking on snowplow routes or other. If you would like your road plowed, do not park on the side of the road. Simple as that. These motherfuckers just left everything parked on the side of the road, and now there's this big, and 2 of the cars haven't moved, so there's just this mountain of snow around there, and it's essentially big enough for 3 cars to go down. It is just now you can barely get one through there because there's so much snow piled up where these dumb motherfuckers refuse to move their
Well,
vehicles.
that's like us. People getting pissed. They're like, you didn't touch my street. It's like, well, yeah, you fucking idiot. Because you realize we got 12-foot wide plows. And between your dumbass parking 4 feet away from the curb and your neighbor's dumbass parking 4 feet away from the curb, there's only leaves like a 7-foot wide gap between both your vehicles, which means that 12-foot wide plow is not going to get through. So, no, I didn't plow your street because I can't get through. Well, that's your fault. No, it's not my fault. It's called don't fucking park there if you want your street plowed, stupid.
Oh, I fucking hate him. I hate him. Everybody else up and down that street, no one was parked. And there's usually cars parked on either side of the street on any given day. Snow was coming. There was absolutely no one but them. They had 3 vehicles parked on the road in that trailer, and just didn't bother to move them.
Yeah, I feel like that.
How? It's on the
I feel like
main
that'd be-
road through town. I don't understand how the town hasn't stepped in and done something about it yet. Because, like, they evidently the town's sending them some sort of mail because they were just letting their grass grow until they just weren't mowing it. And then one day I went down and they took one strip down the side of the sidewalk and they mowed around the fire hydrant. That's it. That's all they did. So that tells me the town sent them a letter saying you need to mow your shit. You know, it has to be well kept along the sidewalk and around the fire hydrant. So that's what they did, and they just didn't bother mowing any
Unless
of it.
either that or the town itself went and did that mowing.
That could very well have been. I don't know.
See, like we have a whole department like property maintenance. So like something like that, they'll send you a letter. If you don't do it, the city will come out and do it, and then they charge you. Like even if it's like a little, say they mowed like a 7 by 10 foot little area, they'll charge you $300 to mow that.
Yeah, I was just like, I mean, we do have code enforcement. Why is it not being? It is part. It's on the main road going through town. So how are these people I've heard others people where the town's gotten on them. I don't understand how these people are just, unless they know the right people in government, that
Well, see, that's
no
like
one's
what
saying
pissed
shit
me
to
off.
them.
Like when this storm hit, so we have emergency snow routes, which is the main roads that go to the police station, the fire stations, the
We have
hospital.
them here too.
Well, so then we have what's called phase of emergency. So phase 1 is when the first snowfall hits. The rule is during the winter time you're supposed to have winter tires on and shit like that. Phase 2 goes into effect. That means any vehicle that's parked on a street that has a sign on it that says emergency snow route, they have to remove it until we plow it and it gets cleared off. So if they don't move it, they're supposed to get ticketed and towed. And normally the cops are on it, but it's like the cops just gave up. They're like, oh yeah, there's too many cars, we're not doing it. Then the cops were bitching like, oh, well, we can't get through. Well, yeah, you didn't do your job and get these cars off this fucking road.
I'll give them credit here. Well, of course, I don't know what's going on with our town cops anymore. They got 4 vehicles parked behind the police station that haven't moved since the snow. And that was what, not last week before.
Oh, well, shit. I mean, it could be like ours, where our department just went out and bought 70 brand new cop cars.
Oh no, these are older.
And no. Here's the best part. So 70 brand new cop cars. You know how many cops we have in this town?
48.
Pretty much.
Well, that's the problem here is because I was talking to the one that I follow on TikTok and Instagram. He was a cop in my town, and then he left, and a bunch of other ones left. And I saw him down in Greenwood, and I was like, man, it's weird not seeing you in a Harrington police uniform anymore. He goes, I know, man. He goes, but that's what happens when you don't want to pay people's contracts.
Yeah.
He said they had all these people under contract, and all the contracts came up at the same time. They didn't want to pay anyone, so everybody went and got jobs elsewhere. And he's like, then they were short on police, so they had to hire straight out of the police academy. He goes, and what's going to happen is all these people are on contracts that end at the same time. They're not going to pay them anymore, so you're going to have shortage of cops again. And I guess that's what we're going through now. Because like I said, there's 4, and we only have like 7 or 8 police cars, and 4 of them are been parked behind the police station since the snow. So over a week they hadn't moved. And like my wife was like, you never see them sitting down anymore. You used to see them up and down the road all the time, sitting out running radar. You don't see them at all anymore.
Well, I mean, that's like our big deal. You know, everybody's bitching about how long it took us to plow snow, and it's like, well, first off, we got 2 feet of snow. We're plowing the equivalent of what it'd be to plow from here to Chicago and back. I said, and we got nothing but hills, tight-ass roads. I said, we're running night shift. I'm the most experienced guy on night shift. We're basically only running 5 trucks at night to cover that whole area. I said, our trucks are constantly falling apart. They're like, well, they need to buy new trucks. I said, you can buy new trucks if they want. It's just, nobody's prepared for 2 feet of snow. I don't care, where you're at. I said, so the trucks are going to take a beating. But I said, our big problem is the city doesn't want to pay us. So we're fucking short-handed by almost 40 people. And then we get hit with like this, and then that's what pissed me off. So when this storm hits, fucking MoDOT shut down, Kansas City shut down, KDOT shut down, Nebraska shut down, Iowa shut down. Fucking all these people shut down. You know who the only people who didn't shut down? Us. We're the only fucking idiots plowing in this storm. Trying to do what we can. Kansas City's still plowing. And people bitch about how long it took us, and then our mayor went to the Parks and Rec department, thanked them for saving the city, went to the police department, thanked them for saving the city, went to the fire department, thanked them for saving the city during this crisis.
Sure,
they get to us, they're like,
work, like, do better.
No, they were like, oh, you guys did an okay job. Motherfucker, you couldn't even leave your house if it wasn't for us. Well, the council member goes, oh, we could have the police department. I was like, well, that's funny, because, I remember getting pulled off my route to go save cops and fire trucks all the fucking time. Because they were stuck.
JT, when will you understand that that is a thankless job?
Oh, it is in this town. We're literally more hated than the police department.
Yeah.
Now, you go
I
down to
think it's
Kansas
all
City.
because of you. Like, I feel like...
No.
Nah, I 100% believe it's because of you.
No.
Yeah, I don't mind the snowplow drivers here, but I feel like if you worked for Del Dot, then I would be complaining. My biggest complaint with the the guys that plow the roads here in town is they don't use salt. They 100% just a plow, and it's like we'll get to you when we get to you. They have 3 trucks with plows on it, and it's just pickup trucks with plows. They don't have a dedicated plow truck whatsoever in town.
Well, a lot of
Meanwhile, the next town over, they have all kinds of plow trucks, and they're all painted up. All like each snow plow has a different design on it. It's so cool. And then my town's like, yeah, we got a brand new GMC truck. We'll throw a plow on it, and we'll get to you when we get to you.
So it's
That's
like Ani and Eagleton.
That's the other thing. So the guys in charge of the public works department in my town is the retired police chief. So that when he was police chief, they didn't want to pay the officers, but he ordered like 6 brand new Tahoes right off the line, and everything. Still use them to this day. And then they wondered where, like, they didn't have money for the officers. So they used to drive around like the town guys used to drive around like beat up Fords, like the old body style Ford. They're all driving around brand new GMC pickup trucks now. Every single one of them, all brand new GMC trucks.
Luckies.
And it's just like, excuse me, we all know where that budget's going now. That's why we don't get any road work done, because fucking they're out here spending all the money on new vehicles. The same shit he did at the police department. I remember back in, like, they drove just like regular cab, old busted ass Ford F-150s, and shit actually got done. Now they're in these brand new GMs, and 9% of the time you see them, they're just like, if you look at the pictures I took of that fire, they're just sitting along the highway, just sitting there. It's like you have no purpose here. You have fire police that's blocking traffic. You're not grabbing the hose. You literally serve no purpose here. Why are you just sitting there watching the fire? It's like, go get some shit done. There's still streets that haven't been plowed. Get off your fucking ass and go do something. What's up, Redneck Gaming? How are you? Oh, but we've been a water tower. We know how to use it. That's the big thing they're championing for the public works department. We got one guy that knows how to work the water tower. Okay, all right.
Boop 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 boop.
My favorite interaction with them is when they do the where you can drop your tree off. And so the one time we had a real tree, we took it up there, and I was like, "Hey, are you guys still taking the real trees?" He goes, "Yep, I'll be right back." I was like, "Okay." So I pull it out of the back of my truck, waiting for him to come get it. I can see the dumpster where he ends up putting it. Like, I could have walked it there. He comes out with a fucking backhoe. It pulls up. He's like, "Just throw it in the front bucket." Okay. Literally takes it. He backs up, turns, drives forward just a hair, picks it up, dumps it in the trash can. I was like, I could have 100% just walked that over there. He was standing there. He walked all the way to go get. He walked about 5 times further to go start that up, bring it around to me. Then he would have just taken the tree and tossed it in the dumpster.
Safety first.
I guess. Oh my god, I'm pretty good, Redneck Gaming. Thanks for asking. I was just like, that's the definition of laziness.
I like the whole safety first thing. They're like, I mean, municipalities don't give a shit about safety first because we're not held to OSHA standards. OSHA could show up to our job site all they want. There's nothing they can do.
JT standing there. Oh, shut the hell up.
Pretty much.
There anything growing in these yet?
That's what people don't understand. Like, city city and state and all them, we get away with a lot
I might have to
of
start
shit
'em.
that most people don't.
Do I activate? Yep. There we go. What's up, Nathan? How are you, man? We about to make that money. Oh my god, that's already producing stuff? That can't be legit. That can't be legit. We have all those pallets already? Good luck keeping up with them. Do they put out that quick? I can remove the faster production stuff if it's too much.
Fuck, I'm hungry.
How hungry are you?
Pretty damn hungry.
Hungry enough to eat this horse?
No.
Hungry enough to eat this cat?
No.
Hungry enough to eat this dog?
No.
Hungry enough to eat this cow?
No.
Oh, so you're a vegan.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe that when my shit turns purple. It smells like rainbow sherbet.
So the cops get called in. There's a dude naked in some parking lot of some building
Yeah, I
here.
can remove the faster production.
And
if
his
that's
excuse
if
for
it's a
being
problem.
naked, he's vegan.
There's no vegan clothes in this town.
Yeah, that's literally what he told the cop. They said, "Why are you naked?" He goes, "I'm vegan." I was like, that sounds like a very vegan answer.
Oh shit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. I see what you mean. We'll go ahead and pull that faster productions out. It was nice for the wood, but I don't think we can do that with these greenhouses. What's your favorite pickup mod so far you're looking at? This Dodge flatbed's my favorite so far. Out for 25, that's what you're asking.
Go find something to eat real fast. Yeah.
Yeah, damn, that sawmill went through. Okay, yeah, alright. We'll remove the faster productions. I'll do that after stream, I guess. Dang, Tony, if it was cool, why didn't you tell me it was going that quick? Who's on the stream with you? JT. He's going to go find food. PJ's is here, but he's playing Microsoft Flight Simulator. And Tony is not talking. He's not in Discord, but he is up here firming in the game. Yeah, my bad, Tony. I didn't realize it was it affected the greenhouses too. I thought it was just for productions. Well, I guess greenhouses are under productions, aren't they? Well, shit. Is a bigger water trailer in this? I thought this is the modded one I put in that's big. Is there another one? Of course you say something now that I'm on my last greenhouse. Oh, that tree's gotta come down too. Once that's done, we will take these trees. We do have some stuff to harvest too. Alright. Take this tree over. Time to do some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Hope I get away with it. Oh, doo-dah day. Oh no, it rolled. Alright, let's put it on here and
Well, I don't really care what you think.
jeez, he's so kind.
Yep.
I'm shocked his mother hadn't smothered him in his sleep.
There's still time.
She just gets sick of putting up with him one day. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Mom, what are you doing? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Go to sleep. Put too much pressure on the pillow. I can't breathe. That's the point. Go to sleep.
Oh, toward the urban, she takes up all night because she's wild and freaky like that.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
No, she's a dork, is what she is.
Okay. Dork.
Yeah, I said she's a tweet, but
Oh, you can put your chainsaw there? Say less? Hey, put it there. Oh, I love it. Why did I not know about that sooner? That makes this truck even cooler, in my opinion.
Poopy butt, little 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 poopy poop poop butt. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
JT, I have a serious question for you. Oh, he must not have his ears on yet.
Like, brah.
I have a serious question for you.
What?
How has your mom not smothered you in your sleep yet?
Because I'm a motherfucking goddamn legend.
Okay.
Yep. That's how shit rolls.
Out of your mouth, yeah.
Plus, she has to have a place to live, so.
Yeah, but if she smothers you, she gets the whole place to herself. Yeah.
No. Actually, it goes to my daughter.
And your daughter's not old enough to have it yet, so
And then by
Grandma.
that time it goes.
Grandma takes care of her, so even when she is old enough, Grandma still has a place to live, so. And she can just be like, oh, he died peacefully in his sleep. Ma'am, he suffocated. Yeah, he's got that, what's where you stop breathing in your sleep. Yeah, he had that. Makes sense to us.
Plus, I'm the main income.
I'm pretty sure you have the life insurance, right?
Only with my work.
Yeah, so she'll get paid.
Mm-mm. That only happens if I get killed at work.
She can put you in your truck and drive you to like somewhere, like you were on call.
Other than the fact they keep records of that.
That's all she has to do. She has to wait till you get a call. Like, she just record your voice. I've thought this way too much. Sorry. I'm like, just record your voice. They're like, okay, I'll do it. I'll be there.
Yeah.
And then she just records that, plays that over the phone.
You plan on murdering somebody there, Feather?
I mean, I got your death like down to a T, so I got that going for me.
See, you think too much into it. If you're going to kill somebody, just fucking do it.
I think about how to get away with it. Like, if she just murdered you, she doesn't get life insurance. But if she found a way to make it look like you died on the job, she gets it. I'm widowy a genius like that, okay?
Until you realize what town you're in.
Yeah, they're a bunch of crackheads. Like, they won't investigate it. But, like, seems legit to me. Here's your check.
No, I mean, everybody and their dog has cameras.
Unload those. Are they still producing here? Give me that wood beams. That's how it would. Alright.
See, you think too much into the process of killing somebody. You just do it.
Sir, I don't think you think enough into the process of killing somebody. You can't
Yeah.
just do it and get away with it.
Yeah, for real.
I mean,
This day and age, you have
day and
to-
age, you're not really going to get away with it anyways. You may get away with it for like a month or two.
I mean, like, listen, I thought Luigi had a pretty good plan.
He did, but look, he got busted right off the bat.
Yeah, but he wanted to. Like, who, or, I mean, it looks like he wanted to. Like, how do you just show up with everything
I don't
on
think
you
he
in a
did. I don't
McDonald's?
think he did.
But he had the murder weapon on him. His like.
I don't think he was
manifesto?
planning on getting caught.
But see, here's what you forget is, with today's technology, and there, like I said, there's cameras literally
Dude,
everywhere.
especially in New York
It is,
City.
yeah, it is so much harder to get away with shit than what it used to be.
Did you watch some documentaries on like
He didn't get caught.
NYPD? Like their camera network is insane.
Oh yeah, well I've seen it. I've seen the inside of Walmart cameras. I know Walmart has access to that. I can only imagine what the government has. Magnet Cove.
So I mean,
Arkansas.
you're going to get
Nice.
caught anyway. So you just might as well have fun with it. Like me, like if I was to go kill Cockmouth, I'd snap his neck, I'd snap his arms, his legs, then I'd just dip him in acid really slowly and let his body dissolve.
While you eat his chickens for dinner.
Yes, I do like me some fried chicken.
Just like, damn, Susie's got some amazing legs on her.
That's Brenda, bitch.
Now Brenda's got the breastises.
He wouldn't know what breastises are. He's never seen them.
I was breastfed until I was 12, so you're wrong.
That sure he is inbred, so he's probably seen his family's tits.
I have 3, so you're wrong.
I have 3 nipples, bitch. Yeah, by the way, who the fuck is proud of that shit? Most people hide information like that. He's like, I got 3 nipples, bitch.
I'm an overachiever.
Yep. I play with them all the time because nobody else will.
Three nipple
Yeah.
gang.
But it cracks me up, like all these women watch these murder shows like, oh, this is how I would have done it. It's like, yeah, but you gotta understand, like a lot of these shows were also filmed when they didn't have the technology and shit they do now. Like, it's damn near impossible to get away with it for very long nowadays.
I don't know. They have no clue who shot that guy out here. Shot him dead, right? I guess that's a good thing about not being in mode. You know, I don't have to. Well, now I'm like directly across from it, but they shot him dead right out here.
You're in
They-
Delaware. Nobody gives a fuck about Delaware.
No leads whatsoever on it. It's just like wow.
Like, sir, we had a murder in Delaware. What is that, like the first one since 1783? Yeah. Who cares?
So you're saying it's a safe space?
It is.
We get more than one murder a month. There's quite a bit of murders going on. Not as much as, you know, methed out crackhead city over there, but my town doesn't
Actually-
get a ton of murders.
You know, the crazy part, like back in the 90s, like growing up, like St. Joe used to never. You'd hear like maybe one murder every like 3 or 4 months. That was it. That's just like 2 or 3 times a day. I guess cities, they're getting worse. Everyone's
Yeah,
like, well,
I
St. Louis. St. Louis is dangerous. Like, St. Louis is not dangerous. They're just a bunch of idiots that don't know how to handle a gun is why they kill people. Like, they don't try to kill people. They just don't know how to handle the gun and goes off.
I still love that. A few years ago, they had one where a woman with Alzheimer's went missing. They saw her leave the front door, and they didn't know what happened to her yet. There's a bunch of reports that people saw her riding with somebody, like she got in somebody's vehicle, and then the woman's found dead in the ditch, and they're like, "Oh, it's because of Alzheimer's." It's like, okay, so you're not going to try to find out who she was riding around with, and you know.
Oh, that's like
How
the
she
homeless
got
people.
way out there in the ditch.
That's like they find a homeless person dead here. They're like, oh, they're homeless. Who cares? Just move on.
Oh, dude. So
Like they found one. Like this dude's head was bashed in. Like you could tell it was bashed in with like a baseball bat or a crowbar. They're like, oh well, he's homeless. Like he probably fell.
So he went.
It's
we went to Chick-fil-A the other day, and when we get in, there was a bunch of people standing. And I was like, okay, maybe they're just busy. I didn't see what was going on. But we sit down, and then in the corner, I see that there's a guy, like they had pushed the booth back, and there was a guy on the floor kneeling down, and a woman laying on the floor.
Okay.
And like she had a seizure and blacked out. And they were like, he was going on about the guy that was with her. It wasn't the guy that was on his knees next to her. Wasn't even the guy. He was sitting off at a table next to her, and he was like talking. He's like, I'm right here. It going on. He goes. And then he's telling everybody around the area. It's like she had brain cancer. She had a tumor on her brain. She had to go up to Philadelphia and have it removed. And ever since then, she's been having these seizures and. She needs a second medication, but she can't afford it, so she's not on. Like giving this really boohoo, sad, soapy story.
Hoping people just start throwing money at him.
Pretty much. So paramedics arrive. Paramedics are, and I overhear the conversation going on. He asks her, he's like, "So is it normal for her to drink throughout the day?" I couldn't hear his response, and he was like, "So she's had some marijuana today." And I'm just like, you're booing, crying that she can't afford her medication, but she's sitting here stoned and hammered. Okay.
Yep.
All right. This is the same guy that was, as soon as I walked out of Aldi, he was like, hey, man, you got $1 for a hot chocolate? This was a couple months ago. I was like, I don't keep any cash on me whatsoever, man. Well, you can drive over there. I'll meet you over there. You can buy me a coffee or something. Like, no, not. Yeah, I gotta head the other way.
I like people's priorities. Like there's a guy at work. This dude's like has a drink problem. So like he's always forgetting shit, like always miserable. Then he got drunk, fucked his car up. Then got drunk, tripped over something and landed on a trailer hitch and like broke his ribs. Then got drunk, got pulled over, basically had a DWI. The only reason he got out of that is they forgot to read him his rights. So he got lucky as fuck on that one. And so, most people are like, hey, I should probably slow down on my drinking. Like, I should probably quit. No, not him. Finally, what makes him like, I need to quit drinking, he goes, man, I got so drunk, I had limp dick. It's like, so let me get this straight. You almost went to jail. You almost went to jail. You broke your ribs. You fucked your car up. Thousands of dollars worth of damage. You done this. You done that. That didn't make you quit drinking, but having limp dick for an ugly bitch and you're done drinking. Yep. I was like, okay.
I'll do it.
Great priorities. Great priorities.
I mean, it seems legit to me.
I mean, I figured that almost getting a DWI and getting lucky as fuck out of that situation would kind of make some people like, oh, I should probably quit. He's like, nope, limp dick.
I'm looking for a place to put this. Here it'd be good, but I don't want to screw up this field. I guess I could always do like this. We just saw the article the other day. Town up north. They fired the police chief because he got arrested for DUI, and the guy that took his spot just got arrested for DUI. It was like, you think you would have learned from the last guy? Maybe you should not be drinking.
You would think.
It's like you literally have your job because the guy before you got caught drinking and driving. So your bright idea is to turn around and do the exact same thing. Seems legit.
Uh-huh. You gotta love the smartness of people.
I really wish I could sell that and put it here. But I don't think we own that land. Do we? Can you buy that land? No. You can buy this down here. Can't buy that. What's down here? Greetings, Cyber and Brad and Bo. How are you? Or wait, I already said hello to Bo. From Magnet Cove. Interesting name for a town. Guess I could technically put it there. Let's see if it fits there. This one.
Oh, shit.
Perfect. Alright. Cool beans. Sunflower. What is this down here? Is that soybeans? Yep. Alright. We'll go do some soybean harvesting. I need to get a drink first though.
I'll diggity dog.
Thought you had to play lumberjack there for a second. What? I mean, I've been cutting trees now. Hey, PJs.
Yes, sir.
Have you heard of Sean lately? Mosher?
I haven't heard from him for a while.
I don't know if he showed up to your streams, but I haven't seen him in a while. Make sure he's alright.
Once in a while, I'll get him.
The bad thing is he's got like 400,000 accounts, so it's kind of hard to.
Yeah. I want to say the last time I heard from him was probably about like a month ago.
That's about the time I think I last heard from him.
Hey, the holiday season is pretty rough.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I asked.
Yeah, but you kind of still figured he'd hop into one of our streams and at least say hi or something.
Yeah, he used to give me a heads up if he was leaving for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
But since then, like with his surgeries and stuff, he's kind of been a little hit or miss.
That's why I asked. I know you had some medical stuff going on. I
Mm-hmm.
haven't seen him. Got kind of worried.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't seen or heard from him for about a month. Oh, Jesus. Quit being grumpy, mother truckers.
You're the last person to tell someone not to be grumpy.
Well, I was busy, and they're like, can you speed it up? No, motherfucker, I can't.
The only other person that like can't complain more about people being grumpy would be Oscar the Grouch.
Or me.
No, I don't think you're as grumpy as JT.
I'm not grumpy.
No, I'm pretty effing grumpy.
Side by side. I think
No, what's
JT
funny
takes
is
it.
that like I have like a 2-minute span on customer service if I call, and I just hand the phone off to my wife.
Yeah. Jesus. Fucking Christ, stupid ass computer.
Because I get so grouchy so quickly. I start off just like, oh, hey, you know, you have a job to do. I understand. I'm not going to yell at you. And
It's
then
not called-
if they just get super incompetent, I'm just like, F you, and all your people.
See, that's my
Okay,
thing. It's like,
maybe
I'm
people
not
are.
grumpy. It's just,
But then my
I
wife
can only
just
handle
"Give me the phone."
stupidity so much.
And she takes care of all that stuff.
I got you beat. I don't even make the phone call. I have my wife just make the phone call.
Yeah, it depends. Well, all right. So it depends on what I think the phone call will entail. If there's a chance of like super frustration, then I'm gonna just like, yeah, you do it. She takes care of it. But like, I got probably the coolest thing I've gotten in the past couple of years is a multi-tool. And my brother got it for me.
Yo, four-wheelers and
Just
hunting,
part
how are
of,
you?
like, a pack of like 6 tools that you can get, but the multi-tool just like shit the bed instantly. And I was like, all right, register the products, and I was gonna file a claim, but you couldn't file a claim because once you click the link to do that, it would just 504 bad gateway. So I called up customer service, and I was like, yeah, it's a tool. Like, I don't really, like, I don't need it, but, like, I really like it. But, you know, we'll give it a shot. Yeah, I was capable of handling
Have a good night, sir. Thanks for
that,
stopping
but
by.
if it's, like, something that's pressing or, like, something that's super important, I'm gonna lose my shit in, like, 30 seconds.
Yeah, see, I'm not grumpy. My thing is I can only handle stupidity for so long. Plus, I'm a natural born asshole.
Yeah.
And you look like one too.
Don't be jealous. I mean, after all, being an asshole
I tell
is
you,
how I
my
made money for a
grumpy
long
is
time.
like turns on for Jamie's. I know. I'm already there. Steve, you hadn't heard from Sean, have you? He usually talks to you quite often.
You lying sack of shit. I'm going to use my credit card and hands me freaking cash.
I hope all your customers give you cash. Why are you still using manual checkout?
Because for some
It's
reason,
2025. Get self checkout.
I do got self checkouts. But I'm busy, so they still come to this register.
You can close that register.
Well, I know, but I don't like my customers just sitting there.
Fuck them.
See, you talk about me having a bad attitude.
I worked retail. I know that. I know 9% of them customers feel the same way about you. So, fuck them.
I work for the city. That's how everybody feels about me, and that's how I feel about everybody's. Fuck them.
Ew, gross.
Of course you'd break the self checkout, you fat fuck.
Wow. Wow, sir. I was just trying to use my debit card. This isn't scanned properly. I don't think it's my error. I think it's yours.
Nope, that's theirs.
Tony, find them collectibles like we still need them.
I love these people that
$23
buy like
million.
one item, they're like, here's my credit card.
Here's my credit card for $3.44 worth of merchandise. Can you break 100?
Yeah. Or yeah, they buy like one can of Monster, like, that's $1.79. Here, let me give you 100.
So annoying. I should let you put a sign out on your register. We don't accept the hundreds and fifties.
Yeah.
Small chain or small amount only. I have 8 more, and they actually go in the grain elevator. They do. Are they in there now, or do you have to finish building it before it shows up? How's this place doing? Oh, we need the roof plates. Oh, wait, you've delivered some roof plates. All right, cool.
Let's get these scanned. Let's get these scanned.
Why can't I go in there? Dum dum dum, dum dum dum, dum dum dum. Ah, that's so cool. I really like that. I forgot to shut that.
You can't say bring these up when it's only one item, dumbass.
Oh, sir, I can say whatever I want. I'm the customer here. The customer is always right.
Customer is always
ring
wrong.
these up. Okay?
Customer is always wrong.
Oh, the customer's always right. If you want my business, the customer is always right.
Yeah, I don't want your business.
Well, I'll take my business elsewhere.
Okay.
I'm going to Skeet and Yeet Burgers.
Hey, that's also my business.
Well, fine. I'm not going to either. I'm going to become a vegan.
Have fun starving.
No, we have Impossible Whoppers now, okay?
Beep, beep, doo, doo, doo. One of these idiots like, oh, that's expensive. Then they buy like 4 of them.
That's expensive. I'm going to buy the whole supply.
Here.
That'll show them.
Show them to raise their prices. I'll buy them out. Damn, woman, you must really love onions.
I don't need you judging me for my onion intake, sir. Did you just assume my gender?
Yep. That is not a credit card, you dumb broad.
There he goes, assuming my gender again. I want to speak to your manager.
I am the manager.
I want to speak to the owner.
I am the owner. Jesus, really? $100 change for $1.75? Are you fucking kidding me? You're
Here's
dumb
another
son of a
100.
bitch.
Count it back, fat boy.
Nope, I'm keeping it. Getting no change back.
It's going in my man thong. You want it back?
Yeah.
Think about it. They say most of all of our dollar bills have been in a stripper's underwear at some point in time.
Probably.
That includes male strippers too. So there's a very likely chance that you got dude butthole money in your wallet. Just keep that in mind.
Well, it's a good thing I don't have cash in my wallet.
I don't keep cash either. Shitty fingers.
That was one of the worst, nastiest things
I always
ever.
have cash.
I mean, I'll keep some cash, but I get it straight from the bank. Make sure it's nice, crisp, and clean.
Yeah, because they just have washer and dryers at the bank.
Yeah.
I didn't used to, but the past few months happened like between like $100 and $200 in 20s is
Oh, jeez.
kind of a
Sorry, Steve.
kind of a must.
Jesus Christ, you fat fuck! You broke the. Oh, now I see why you broke it. Sir, that's not food. That is a button. Okay, fatty. Dude, what's up the deal with all the big bills?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, ma'am. Mm-hmm. You bitching and complain, so they all banded together.
Must have. Bastards.
They're like, we'll show him. We'll give him all of our big bills.
Alright, this is the 7th one in a row that's giving me like a freaking $100 bill on only purchasing something $10 or less. Oh, finally get a credit card.
Steve, I'm
for
shocked you don't
79
have a
cents.
claw machine in
Thank you. Thank you.
your house. I feel like you would have one, just like in the garage. Just be like, I'll give you your allowance, or you can take your chances on the claw machine. You're just in there spraying the claws with Crisco. Nice. My brother was always really good at them. He was like, he didn't have to like look at the sides or anything. You know how like people who are good at like,
That's not a credit card.
they have to like look at it from the side to make sure it's lined up. And he didn't have to do that. He just
Convenient.
pop in his money, hit the button, down went. He always pulled. He never left there without something. I was like, how in the hell? That's why if I always saw something cool and I really wanted it, like, hey, give me that. And then my cousin, like, he can beat any of the carnival games. So, like, I'd be like, went out there on a date one year. I was like, hey, win me one of those
Bitch, I just fucking stopped that.
giant gorillas.
Fuck out of here, you fat bitch.
And sure enough, he was like, all right, bet. Walks away,
That's
comes
not what
back
you
with a
need.
giant gorilla.
Get out of my damn store.
He saw something, you know, the climbing thing.
Get out of here.
He saw something he want, and he shows up, and the guy in the car, he's
Or-
like, oh shit, this guy again. What do you want? And he just handed it to him.
Bitch, are you gonna leave? I'll call the cops. Fuck you. Seriously, leave.
Oh, good guy, Steve Jr. giving his tickets to the other kids. Not
Bitch, you
me.
better be buying like $1,000 worth of
I'm
product.
getting those vampire teeth. What's up, Farming Sins? How are you? Yeah, we have a couple sets of vampire. That's what I'm saying, man. I get just enough tickets and then look at the prizes like, ooh, that'd be cool. What can I afford? Candy or vampire teeth? Just give me the vampire teeth. Oh, dude, I want a pooter. Have you seen the guy named Jack Vale? He sells his the pooter. I want one. If nothing else, I know it would. My stepmom would fall for it every single time, and my dad will find it hilarious. That's 100% worth the $14 right there. I think I can make it up and down one more time. And then we'll go get the truck. We'll bring the truck over. He did get this plastic toilet thing that squirts you in the face when you lift the lid. Now that was pretty great when he got... Wait, what?
Hey-oh. Hey-oh.
Daylight come and me wanna
Man,
go
I gotta
home.
go home. Uh-huh.
Aha!
Uh-huh.
Oh, wee wee.
Yee.
Still pretty pissed that my my dishwasher ain't fixed. It's been a week.
Nice.
Yeah, so I went because it stopped work. It just mid-cycle, it just shut off, and it was given the error code H2O, which means it's not getting enough water. And I checked the sensor at the bottom that everybody said that's the first thing you need to check. So I checked it. There was nothing around it. It wasn't like blocked up or anything. So I was like, well, I'm not doing anything else to it because I'm not gonna have them say like I did something to it. So I waited until Monday, walked over there, told her about it. She, while I was there on the phone, called the construction people out here, and told them what was going on with it, word for word. If I didn't hear the phone call, I would think it would have been her incompetence that where everything got haywire, but I heard her word for word say what I had said and told them that I had checked underneath the sink to make sure the hoses weren't kinked or anything. I heard her tell them this. So I go back, I'm maybe 15 minutes, knock at the door, open the door, it's a guy from the construction company, and he's like, you said there's something wrong with your dishwasher? And said, yeah. I explained everything that happened to him, and he looks at it and he goes, oh, well, I was under the understanding it didn't have any power. Like, no, it worked fine for, a few runs, and then it just stopped mid-cycle. I said the only thing different we did was we used a different pod, which is, a lot of people say it's the best pod to use, the Cascade ones. I was like, that's the only different thing we did. Oh, well, I'm not going to be able to diagnose this. Let me go get more information, and I'll come back. So he leaves, comes back about an hour later. He does exactly what I did. He reached underneath the sink, made sure all the hoses were connected and weren't obstructed or anything. And he goes, I just came back to see if I could figure anything out on myself. He's like, but yeah, I don't know what's going on. He's like, I'm gonna go call my plumber, and then I'll let you know. Leaves, comes back like 5 minutes later. It's like he pulls the plug underneath the sink, and he was like, leave it unplugged for about a half hour, and then plug it in, see if it resets itself, and try to run it again. He's like, I'll be back before the end of the day. He goes, I'll see what's going on. If that doesn't work, then I'll have to reach out to GE, and they'll have to come service it. Day goes by. Nothing. Not at all. So I go back over to the office. It's like, hey, he said he was supposed to come back yesterday. He didn't. I just wanted to let you know that I plugged it back in. It's still doing the same thing. It's still not working. She goes, okay, well, I'll give him a call then. So day goes by. Don't hear anything back. Right before she leaves for the day, she calls me. Of course, I don't see my phone ringing, so I didn't answer it. The phone had just stopped ringing when I picked it up. Tried calling her back. She didn't answer. Tried calling twice the next day. She didn't answer. Finally, at like 10 o'clock in the morning, I call, she finally picks up, and I was like, hey, did you try calling me yesterday? She goes, yeah, we're just waiting for GE to come out and service it. That was on Wednesday. Still have not heard anything back.
Oh, they're busy. Gosh.
My business. None of them have even done as much as I have. Literally, all he did was he checked the hoses. He didn't go check the switch or anything. He didn't do any of that. He was just like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to diagnose this," and just left. It's like, oh boy,
that's hard work, sir.
Yeah, whatever. I just would like my dishwasher that was like the main selling point for this renovation to actually work. That'd be great.
Look, you're asking for too much, asshole.
Am I though? Am I?
You really are.
Just like I would like to have hot water. I even turned the freaking temperature of the thermostat up on the water heater, who I'm not supposed to have access to. And it's still not, like, you get like 5 minutes of hot, like semi-hot water, like just a slightly warmer than room temperature water, and it's just not warm whatsoever. I miss my old apartment. I miss carpeting.
Carpet. There's times where carpet's nice, and there's times where hardwood's nice.
I think walking on these hard floors, because we had carpeting everywhere except for the kitchen in the old unit. Now it's all hardwood, everywhere but the stairs. That's the only place that it's not hardwood or hard flooring, and I think it's taking its toll on my feet because I can't slip my shoes on as easy as I used to. I wonder if my feet's swollen from walking on these floors all day.
Probably.
And forget getting down on my knees on the floor. Nope. That day's long gone with these hard floors. Oh, I can't even get up. Got down earlier to plug a cable in to the power outlet, and I couldn't get up. It's like my knees locked up from being on this floor. And I was I have a little rug underneath my chair to keep from scratching up the floor. And I was on that, and still, just my knees were done for. Getting old shit sucks.
Wait until you have both your knees replaced.
I've had surgery on both my knees. They haven't been replaced, but I've had surgery on both of them.
I see. I've had both mine replaced.
When the rain comes, I can tell.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of knee injuries, have you saw that? I guess EA bombed with PGA, so now 2K's doing PGA 2K25.
Oh, nice.
And it's going back to 2K. I saw the other day. I was like, oh, that's
EA
great.
Sports, it's in the game.
EA Sports, we're gonna make it lame. Because when we were talking about getting PGA game before we got 2K23, like the PGA whatever EA Sports calls it, that was the newest one out. I was reading through reviews and it just had horrible reviews, while PGA 2K23 had great reviews. I was like, well, we might as well just get the 2K23 version. Oh, I didn't even see Steve's link.
Darn tootin'.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, excuse me. That's how I knew half the names in Happy Gilmore too. I was like, hey, I beat him in golf.
Oh boy.
Xander Shoffley.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want a good glimpse in the classic wrestling? Do yourself a favor and go watch the MJF and Jeff Jarrett promo from this past week's AEW.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. MJF, he was talking about Karen Jarrett. He's like, I'll send her back to you so you know exactly how it feels to be after a generational talent and an Olympic hero. I was like, oh shit. Talking about Kurt Angle. And then Jeff Jarrett is like, while you're in the ring doing your 30 minutes, your girlfriend was out back doing her 30 minutes with about 8 other wrestlers. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit.
I know, but still poor Beetlejuice.
Oh, that was hilarious. I remember that happening.
I know, I do too.
What are you looking at? Whap.
I don't know what it is, but there's something just oddly satisfying watching Damian Priest beat the shit out of Carlito and all them.
I don't like Damian Priest. He just looks awkward in the ring. Like how his legs bow in together, and
yeah, I mean, I'll give it that. Like, he's not the smoothest wrestler or anything like that, but
he just looks awkward.
I just can't stand Dominic and all them.
Oh, I love Carlito. I've been diehard Carlito fan since back in the day. I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
And McDonough, I definitely can't stand his ass.
Oh, and a big forehead, goofy looking ass.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a Finn guy. I like Finn. I do like Finn.
I liked Finn when he first came over to WWE.
I was anti Judgment Day at the beginning. The only time I was really like interested in the Judgment Day thing was when R-Truth had just made himself a member.
Fucking R-Truth is God.
He is gold. He is golden. But that's the only time I was like, oh, this. I can get into Judgment Day, but I couldn't say it from the beginning because I'm not a huge Edge fan, and I haven't been until recently, knowing like his character outside of wrestling. Like when all of the hurricane happened in North Carolina, he lives in Asheville, North Carolina, and he was the one behind Tony Khan donating all the money he donated towards the relief and everything. And he wasn't putting a bunch of attention on it. The only way you knew about that is because Tony Khan ran his mouth. Like, I donated a bunch of money, and Edge was the one that, or excuse me, Adam Copeland was the one that was getting me into it.
Yep.
So it's like, that's a good guy Edge. Like he was doing shit behind the scenes and wasn't trying to get a bunch of attention. Like, oh look what I'm doing. Like a lot of the other ones will. So, sorry, that was rambling. I haven't been a fan of Edge throughout his entire career. Had to ruin Lita by making her get a boob job. Does make you like scratch your head though. Like he had a real life relationship with Lita, and he left her for Beth Phoenix.
I know. Don't make sense.
Now, don't get me wrong. They look like they have a great chemistry. Like they're great, but she looked like a dude back in the day.
Yep.
It's kind of like the whole Triple H and China thing. Like,
I don't know how anybody thought China was hot.
no, even with a ton of makeup on, she's still. I remember back when she posed for Playboy. I was like, you see that she's gonna be in Playboy? I was like, who cares? No, literally, I don't want to see that. I don't know why anyone would. I bet you had the DVD though. One Night in China.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Hell no. That bitch scared me.
How you see her later in life, like she would fit right in your town, just completely drugged up.
Well, just because she fit in town don't mean nothing.
No, I'm just saying. Later in her life, she
I
was
know.
easily fit in your town. Well, that does surprise me. Steve said he's never seen it.
Now that does shock me.
Yeah. Isn't that the one she was with X-Pac? Who pays to see that?
You'd be surprised, I guess.
Oh, my Lord Jesus. Looks like I need to get a corn header. Just like still to this day, I don't get why Paris Hilton's sex tape was so popular. Nothing
Just
about
because-
Paris Hilton makes me want to say I want to see that.
I think it's all because of their fame.
I guess.
As long as you're famous, you'll have people watch shit.
Just blows my mind. I guess I could get the factor, like the Paris Hilton ones, like that wasn't supposed to be seen. It was something that was supposed to be private, and it got put out. But like the Kim Kardashian one is just like she knew she was filming it for.
Oh,
She
yeah.
put that out on purpose. It's not like it was leaked or anything. It's not like the Pam and Tommy tape. Like
That's the only way they can make money is fucking.
I never understood why people thought Paris was so hot. I just didn't. Like there was more than one. I mean, and she knew it because she was Paris Hilton's what was it, assistant or something. So she saw what it did for, or how like explosive it went for Paris Hilton. So she knew what she was doing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if the rumors are true, but apparently her mom had something to do with it, which is even more beyond effed up.
Well, yeah, like I said, the whole family's. That's the only reason they're famous is sex.
That's so freaking weird.
That's what kills me. Like, that's literally how they're famous is because of sex. And then you got all these people like, oh my god, they're such idols.
Yeah, that's the real part that makes me just lose faith in humanity, that people actually idolize them. Like, they have done nothing. They're literally famous because
Of sex.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
it. That's literally all that they're famous for. They have no talent. I mean, at least fucking Paris Hilton tried to come out as a singer. She tried to do something
well,
different.
Kim Kardashian did too. She tried to release an album.
Yeah, but it was absolutely atrocious.
So was the Paris Hilton one.
Yeah, but at least Paris Hilton, I mean, her song was a hit. Don't know why, but it was.
They've tried a bunch. The Kardashians, that is, have tried a bunch of different things, and they haven't been good at any of it. So,
Because if it doesn't involve sex, they suck at it.
that is, I have seen the Pam Anderson one. That is shocking, though. The Madonna, especially with as much as it's rumored that she has slept around, something like not even like a short clip has gotten out. That is pretty astonishing, actually. Oh, how's our... Let's pull over here and park on the side of the hill. How's our building coming along? Still wood beams, alright. When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. Down on my knees, wanna take you there. I just love all the church groups singing that song. It's just like, what? That's not a church song. You really shouldn't be singing that. I should have took the ferry. It's not too... We'll take the ferry. I know it takes just as long to take the ferry, but at least I don't have to take this around the bend there. When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. Help us see has completed the task. Oh, they're not called helpers anymore. It actually says AI worker. Just noticed that. I should probably also invest in a header trailer. For my grain header. Oh shit, this thing ain't too big, is it? That's what she said. How big is the header I have? It's this one, isn't it? Yeah. So this is a 620? 6.2 meters. This one should work, I think. It's the smallest one, so it's gonna have to work. The hell? Way to go, Giants. That's the in-game. That's the in-game header, right? Is that too... Let's see. 35 foot would be 10.7. Maybe we get to 4. That's too big. 30. We'll get that one. Even if it's a little too big. I just feel like this would be too small. Hopefully they don't flip the ferry. All the weight being on the front end. Here we go. Do 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 do. It's only 11:42. Maybe those are wolves, or not wolves, foxes. Yeah, I'm kind of in the mood to play some Hunter. I haven't played that in a while. Maybe the next weekend that JT's not around, because I know JT doesn't like it. I play some of the Hunter. Aye. Sunflower moon down. Is that purple color? This one up here? I hadn't modded anything. That's all the modders. This is from Expendables. And then this is from Pierce Customs, I think. All I did was in-game options. And then you can do... Oh, I love that. I love that. The purple underglow and the purple lights. That's why I had to have it. Things look sick. So this is the tag on the back? No. So the tag on this one is Lil Pete, and then the one over here is Big Pete, because this one's got the sleeper. And this one does the same thing. Trailer doesn't. But yeah. Yep, that's expendable. I think it's Expendable Dirk is the itch page. Really nice, and like you can. The craziest part about it is, if you really want to, you can have like a storyline of it, because this is how it starts, and you can literally build it up however you want. Put edge on it, and you can add the fifth wheel, tanks. So, and then you have the. I mean, there's a ton of
So
options.
what's your plans for tomorrow night?
I'm game for whatever. Whoever's here, what everybody wants to play.
I'll be here.
So, what do you want to play?
I don't know. We can do fast food, we can do grocery, we can do some more. We're gonna fall flat, I guess. Try doing ready or not.
Ooh. I get ready or not depends on if Chuckle Nut shows up or not.
Yep.
I don't know if PJs will be around or not.
Oh, but then that'll probably be out of the question.
Yeah. I think it's next weekend he's moving. But he said Thursday was his last Thursday, so I don't know if,
Yeah, I seen that.
I don't know if he won't be around next weekend or this weekend, or I don't know.
We'll figure something out.
JT wants to play Bikini Grandma Bowling.
Wait, what?
That's what Steve said.
It's Steve. You know, Steve should be like a game developer. I really feel like that.
I feel like every game he developed would come out being like Leisure Suit Larry.
I would. But, I mean, hey, I guess if it sells.
They're all sitting around like, what do we need to add to this game? Steve's just in the corner. Naked Grandma. What? Naked Grandma. Well, we can test it. We'll see how it does in beta.
Well, I'm going to bed.
Well, you have a good night, sir.
We'll figure something out tomorrow.
Roger that. Like I said, I'm game for whatever. Just if it's, I need a heads up so I can install if I don't have it installed already.
Yeah. Well, if it just ends up being me and you, we'll figure something easy.
Roger that.
Good night.
Have a good night. And then there was me. Too many games involving little people. Wee Man's Bowling. Instead of a bowling ball, it's just you launch Wee Man down the lane. And you can unlock different outfits for him to wear, and in the last outfit he's just wearing a thong and oiled up. And it's like the fastest speed you can get on a ball. Just I'd play the shit out of that, actually. We need to pitch this to somebody. Jackass mini games. You can do Wee Man Bowling. You could do crotch shot golf. It's the top shot or top golf, whatever it's called. Crotch shot golf. It's just them standing out in the field, like with their arms behind their back and targets on their crotches, and you have to try to smack them in the nuts with the golf ball. That's another good one. Wee Man Racing Beds on Wheels. The shopping cart racing. That's another idea. We should get on this. I'm calling MTV. You can even do putt-putt, Jackass putt-putt, and each hole is inspired by like memorable scenes from the TV show and movies. Like you smack the, and once you get the ball in the hole, like it shoots a rocket out of Party Boy's ass. Like a firework. The Don't Feed Phil hole. I guess that's Viva La Bam inspired, which is Jackass adjacent, so. Pin the tail on the wee donkey, but yeah, it's wee man and he's facing forward. Pin the wee on the man. There you go. Oh man, there's just so much you could do with it. You know, I'm shocked as popular as Jackass was that we didn't get more than just that one game. See Hornswoggle bit. Hornswoggle bit on Mark Calloway because he was definitely afraid of chickens. I love the clip where he's talking about how he fell asleep underneath the stage. That was hilarious. I was always a Finley fan. Finley's one of the most underrated guys, in my opinion. My name's Finley, and I love to fight. Ding. Hornswoggle's hilarious, though. He's always been it. I watched the hell, or used to. I don't really keep up with it anymore. The Wrestling Figure Podcast, which is him, Matt Cardona, and Brian Myers, a.k.a. Zack Ryder, and Kurt Hawkins. And, like, the story of Wee Man butt naked with Zack Ryder's internet title. Absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I can't remember. Was it Wee Man that thought Terry, the pterodactyl, was named Pateri? Or no, that was the one that CM Punk can't stand. They used to be best friends, and then they had that falling out. What? Oh, Boom Boom. Why can't I think of his name? Is it Colt Cabana? There you go. The Terry the pterodactyl from Pee-wee's Playhouse. He thought the name was Pateri. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, I love now that they're, and especially Undertaker being in it for so long and having just absolutely so many stories. I love that they're doing these podcasts and they're sharing behind the scenes stories. That was my favorite part about if you have it, if you like reading, like, just one of the guys telling awesome stories about the backstage stuff. Hacksaw Jim Duggan's book is a riot. his stories are absolutely amazing from back in those days. Great read. I love that book. I want to get a copy and have him sign it. Because I love his stories about traveling with the Godfather. Yeah. I love his stories about how Paul Bearer used to troll him with cucumbers and pickles. Or no, it's cucumbers. Because The Undertaker hates cucumbers, and Paul Bearer never let him live that down. I'm getting some weird lag. I got him back when he had... That's the best part about these old timers that are finally, like, especially Undertaker, because he's been so tight-lipped about the business for so long. He protected he protected the kayfabe, and then now he's kind of let go and he's actually telling these stories. Thank God we live in the era where we like this stuff, like Tales from the Territories. Those are hilarious. If you haven't watched those yet, it's from the same people that make Dark Side of the Ring. Some of the stories, especially like the one where about the bushwhackers mooning. Who was it? Shit, I can't remember who it was. I love that they're telling these stories. I haven't, but I need to. I personally like the Tales from the Territories more than I liked Dark Side of the Ring. Dark Side of the Ring it tells the, you know, the not so good time stuff, whereas Tales from the Territories tells you all of like just the absolute funniest shit that happened while on the road. Is it this combine, or it's like it wants to go faster but it can't? Oh well, it's midnight anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and call the stream here. I gotta do some recording before I hit the sheets. I will be live tomorrow night with What I Don't Know, but I will be here. So if you guys did like the stream, do me a huge favor, leave a like down below. It does help me out so very, very much, and I do appreciate it so very, very much. If you guys do want to see future live streams, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys be notified whenever I do go live or upload a video, click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very, very much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Bye!